I'm Surbi, I'm from Dallas, and this is my first introduction to Scratchboard actually, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm following everybody, almost everybody on Wet Canvas, so I'm excited to be here.
Ah, great.
He's got detention.
You go to the corner now. We're
Tell your wife you spent the whole time in the corner.
Because it was mother and then
We're gonna lock that room.
far corner.
Okay, I'm Steph, or Stephanie. I'm Steph on the Wet Canvas, and I live in Florida. I've been doing Scratchboard for about 3 years intermittently.
Terry, can you give that? Thank you.
There you go, lady one.
Go ahead.
I'm Terry Moat, and I'm from Houston, long way away. And on Wet Canvas, I'm Celtic Elf. Seemed like a good idea at the time I signed up.
How long have you been doing Scratchboard, Terry?
For about 4 years.
Alan?
Hi, I'm Alan Ace Adams, Aces on Wet Canvas. Started doing Scratchboard 2008. I think everybody knows the story because of Harold Farley, it's all his fault.
There you go.
And since then I haven't even picked up a pencil unless it's to draw out a new design for a Scratchboard.
I'm Angela Rennick and bird lover.
I like birds.
I don't know, probably like 10 years, I guess, scratching. Started just on my own.
Where are you from?
Oh, California.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Southern California. That's about all I guess.
I'm Rod Glazier. A lot of people call me Rod Man. From Indiana. Been scratchboarding about, I don't know, 12 years, 12 years maybe.
Isn't your name Freefall though?
It was Free Fall, now it's Rod Man.
Did you change it?
Yeah.
I never even looked.
She's been waiting for free fall.
This is Rod Man that keeps posting. He doesn't let you out of the place.
Well, it's funny, you know, everybody was calling me Free or Free Fall on there, and then the people that knew me started calling me Rod, and I think it was caused some confusion
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
result.
Alex, your turn.
No, you already did it.
Oh,
Just look out.
okay.
I'm Cappy Shooter, username Krios, which is actually a baby llama. I used to show and know lots of llamas and presently don't have any llamas. But I've been doing Scratchboard since, I don't actually remember when my first one was. I'm thinking 9th grade, so probably about 16 years. And won a little contest in 9th grade doing a Scratchboard of some birds for our local bird waterfowl festival, and maybe that was the start of it. But I've always loved animals, and Scratchboard is so natural for fur that took off with it, and then pretty much exclusively do it now, probably since the start of of our forum on Wet Canvas as its own separate section of the site. So
That explains the spitting.
And I'm Diane Balzaldua. I'm from here, from San Antonio. And my name in Wet Canvas is the Board Lady. And the reason I got that, it had nothing to do with Scratchboard at all. I used to have a little side business, and I was in the martial arts. And what I did is like, we would break a board to the next level. So what I decided one day to do was to make my board into a trophy. So that's what I did, and then so I decided to give that idea to the head of the studio, and I asked him, can I sell trophies to the little kids, you know, for their parents? So I would convert the trophy, the board, the broken board into a trophy, put the date and everything. And one time I caught this little boy, he finished his belt test and everything, he came up and, Mommy, there's the board lady! Good name.
So when you tell us to go in the corner, we do it.
So, but anyway, that's where I got that name. And then when I got into Wet Canvas and I started doing Scratchboard, and I started in 2005, I'm going like, okay, this still fits.
Still the board lady.
So it's still the board lady, so I left it at that. But I do sign my name now as Diane in Wet Canvas. And I welcome you all to San Antonio. I hope it's not way too hot for y'all.
How about a round of applause for her?
Yeah.
very first person to do your little demo, and it's not like a large item or anything. Everybody has a different technique, and what I'm gonna show y'all how to do is transfer. And I'm sure y'all know what, y'all have your own techniques of transferring. But this is what I use. I use the Sorel paper.
Is that the white or the?
Yes, the white.
Yeah.
Yeah, the white. And I've used another type of paper that I do too, but that one I didn't have any more of the white one because they come in packages of black with the red and the white, and I ran out of the white. So I used that. And
I've never seen it.
I use the white and the graphite.
Yeah, me.
I always have.
see, and some people, you know, like to use like a do their own where they have the photograph, they put the charcoal, whatever in the back, or white charcoal, and put it on. And me, I do that one.
And that washes right off. You just take a damp cloth and it's gone.
And this is how I start off my transfers. I picked my photograph, and I'm sorry, this is a poor image. I printed it out last night and I'm running out of ink, so it's smearing. But this is my photograph that I decided to do. Let's say that if I decided to make a photograph, I'm gonna do it. Then what I do from this stage, I change it to the black and white. I have Photoshop, so I transfer this to a black and white image. And then there's a program in Photoshop that I converted into lines, my photo into lines. And this is what I use as my transfer right here, because I can see all the lines, the blacks and everything in there.
Is that Photoshopped Elements?
I don't know if Photoshop Element has it. I have the CS4 version of Photoshop, the full logo, but the Elements might have it.
Okay. Do you know what thing you
This is
click in?
called, this one, it's under the sketch, like if you do the drop-down menu, it has sketch, and under the sketch version, you still have like more drop-down menus after that, and it's one that's called photocopy.
Okay.
And that's what I use,
Okay.
because I can see all the lines, and with this version, you can either make the lines real thick, adjust it, you know, to real thick, real thin, darker, lighter, whatever.
So can you adjust the lines, you know, like on your right, on my right it's light and on my
Yes,
left?
because what's happened here, if you look at this photograph, it's blending to the background.
Okay.
That's why, see how it is? Like if I did that photograph or that picture, what would happen is that this is gonna be dark because he's receding back to the background. That's why these lines are light.
So it picks up automatically? That's
Yes,
what you're saying.
as a light, And it'll show what the main photograph of is the face. That's why it has more lines, more on it. And I've been doing that for all of them. And what I do too, like I did my leopard, my snow leopard, and that was 24 by 36. Of course, my printer is not that big. So what I do is that I'll put the picture, scale it at 24 by 36 in my computer, but I use my flash drive, copy it, and then I go to what used to be Kinko's. It's not Kinko's anymore, it's now FedEx office. And I go to them and I said, print this out for me with the flash drive, and they'll tell me what size do you want. And they have the printers that are like this big, and they'll print it out for me in that format.
And how much do they charge you to do that, do you know?
It's about $2, $1.50, yes.
Bonus, great tip.
Because that way I don't have to be, at one point, what I did, one of them I did is like, it was large, but not 24 by 36, but a little bit larger. But I had to do it like in 3 sections.
Right.
And then a line and everything, and I said, you know, this is not working for me. So I decided to go to Kinko's, ask them, and they said, sure, we'll
What
print it
about-
out for you. So they gave me the sheet, it's 24 by 36, and the whole leopard on my
Wow.
board.
I would have thought they would charge
That's a
more
great
than that.
tip.
I thought they would charge like $10-15 to do that.
That's a great
Well,
tip.
I don't know if you, in your areas, I mean, where you all come from, your, particular state, because you know how everything.
Picture or the black and white, or it doesn't matter? Like when you
Black
convert
and white.
that
Yes.
picture into,
Yes.
it has to be black and white picture?
No,
It
you
doesn't
can
matter.
do either one, but I do it in black and white because it'll pick up the lines faster and better in the black and white version